how's everyone doing after yesterday? I've been on Twitter. I've watched so many clips and so many reactions. I think the tweet itself from NASCAR has like 6 million views. I hear a lot of jokes actually from a lot of people like the playoffs are never, ever, 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 ever going away now, lads. We are going to have the playoffs forever and ever. We're going to have a one race championship forever and ever, and it's never going away. All because the numbers that the numbers that all these videos and social media stuff hit yesterday was pretty big from Mr. Chastain. But that is not what we are talking about today. If you want to, check that out, there's a bunch of content on that. I made a video on it yesterday. Today, we're talking about what happened on Saturday. Because arguably, I'm being completely honest, I think the Xfinity Series championship might be the most entertaining thing that happens next weekend at Phoenix. I'm definitely going to catch that race. I think it's at night. I think it's like 6:37 p.m. Eastern on my side of the country, Phoenix West Coast time, obviously. But yeah, it's interesting. It is a interesting dilemma, and we're gonna talk about one man today. Really, it is Ty Gibbs, and how he somehow unified the entire sport. He really did. Now, I've seen people tell me, Bubba Wallace did something very similar, everyone hated, but no, I mean, I saw a lot of people defending Bubba Wallace, and obviously for his action against Kyle Larson. These things are a little bit different as well. The context around this situation is this wasn't, well, it's debatable. Could you call it an intentional wreck or not? But this is a teammate that's already locked in, wrecking another teammate that is trying to win the race to make his way into the final championship race. Yeah, it was just crazy. And like I said, I've never seen such universal agreement from everyone on Twitter, from all NASCAR fans, from everyone at the track. They were literally chanting, "Thank you, Grandpa." I mean, I was literally a grandpa on Friday. Did you see me limping? It was pretty crazy. I couldn't find one tweet or one person defending Ty Gibbs. I couldn't find anyone. It came out today. Coy Gibbs put out a statement, and that's not how we want to race as a team, and that they'll deal with it internally. That was today. Ty Gibbs will be entering the Cup Series next season. It's not official, but it's gonna be happening. He will drive the 18 car at Joe Gibbs Racing, and I'm being completely honest. I've never seen a driver enter the Cup Series in a more difficult situation than what he will be entering the Cup Series. Maybe, for completely different circumstances, maybe like Kevin Harvick back in 2001, but that's completely different. I mean, the circumstances that Ty Gibbs is entering right now is that he will enter the Cup Series with just no respect from anyone. He's going to have to earn it, and I think the road to him earning respect in the Cup Series is going to be very long and very hard and just not a fun ride, which a lot of people can say about many things in this world. Although if it's long and hard, then it's usually is fun. But all right, I'm going to we might want to shut up now. On that note, shout out to the Patreon members. Yeah, shout out, guys. That's how I incorporate you guys into this after that stupid statement. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel as always, and make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment and all that, because we are trying to reach 100,000 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe, please. Thank you. No, but for real, I've never seen a driver enter really in more difficult circumstances. Like this is the footage. You see Ty Gibbs just wrecking Brandon Jones, and Brandon Jones is going to JRM next season, and the context with that is that there are 3 junior motorsport cars in the Final Four, along with Ty Gibbs being the 4th one, and the fact that Brandon Jones is literally going to JRM next season and that this has happened means I would definitely not be picking Ty Gibbs to win the championship at Phoenix, because I don't think he will be allowed to, even if it is his teammate, and I'm sure Joe Gibbs Racing and all them will try as hard as possible to tell Brandon Jones, like, please don't do anything. It doesn't matter, because he's leaving literally at the end of that race. He's gone, so he could do whatever the hell he wants. It does not matter. And he's literally going to the team that you are competing against, 3 of them. So that is going to be a very interesting scenario. And Ty Gibbs made a massive mistake. Now, why am I actually making this video? Because it's like, well, okay, he made a mistake, yada yada yada, and yada yada yada. Well, I have some few thoughts on it, and it's really more about, I don't know if he'll ever see this, probably not, but if you guys want to share it enough, he is a kid who has had a lot of things given to him. That's not a problem. It's not his fault that his last name is Gibbs. It's not his fault he was born in, like in that situation. But it is a responsibility of the parents and, Joe Gibbs as the grandparent to, and all his relatives and friends and family to keep him grounded and try to tell him what's important in life. And you know what? I'll use Chase Elliott as an example. When Chase Elliott was Ty Gibbs' age, when Chase Elliott was coming through the Xfinity Series, he was an Elliott. His father was Bill. He was destined to be great and yada, yada, yada. He grew up in a very privileged situation. But his parents and his relatives and his friends and family made sure that he was raised the proper way. In terms of personality, I'm literally not even talking about racing. I'm talking about personality. I'm talking about your, priorities, like what's important in life and how you should carry yourself, how you should act, how you should treat other people. And Chase has always been great with that because his parents and his mother and father did a fantastic job. And the race teams he was, he was basically with Rick Hendrick and Jeff Gordon, and those guys are going to take care of him as well. So he was raised in a very, very great situation. Ty Gibbs, a few years ago, everyone loved the kid. I mean, I heard no bad things about Ty Gibbs a few years ago when he was in ARCA, like really coming up through the ranks. Everyone was saying this. He's incredibly talented. We all saw he was incredibly talented. Things started to change once he got into the Xfinity Series, and there were some racing moves that he did and then he wouldn't really apologize for. There are some things he would post on social media that made him just come off just not the right way. And the way he's been treating others, i.e. his competitors or, people like that, that has not been also the way you want to be carrying yourself. And that's the difference. He has just as much, if not more, talent than Chase Elliott. I mean, Ty Gibbs is insanely talented. We all know that. He can win championships, races, as many as he wants, but the kid is going to not make it very far if he continues down this path. Someone got to sit him down, whether it be family, whether it be someone that's not family, but someone got to sit him down, because I saw universal agreement from people that, like reporters, journalists, spotters, people in the garage who have met him, who know him, that are just openly just out in public just saying like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like, this is like, I saw one, I think it was a female reporter say like, this is not the same kid I met a few years ago. This is not a good sign. This is a very, very bad sign. Nothing to do with racing, nothing to do with what he did at Martinsville. This is about how he carries himself as a human being, and if he wants to make it to the Cup Series. He's going to make it to the Cup Series. He is Ty Gibbs. He has the ride. Like, these things have been given to him. I'm not criticizing him for that, if you know what I mean. Like, if you get born into that, then you are born into that. Like, you're not going to turn it down. You're a kid. This is how you were raised. So it is what it is. But when you get to a certain age, and I think Ty Gibbs is at that age, you have to become a man. And when you have to become a man, you have to be very aware of your surroundings and understand what you do and your actions and how they affect others. And I don't think he fully understands that. He goes ahead and he wrecks Brandon Jones. He then celebrates. He then just celebrates as if nothing happened. He just okay. And then the fans are absolutely booing the hell out of him. He doesn't care. He celebrates. And then he has security around him. I'm pretty sure he didn't ask for security. I'm sure his family, the Gibbs family, probably asked for the security. So no one would come after him. But guess what? If you keep racing like this and you keep behaving like this, security will not help you in the Cup Series. You will be going up against men who will not be afraid to hurt you. And I'm serious. I mean, hurt you physically. They will not take your BS. They will intimidate you. They will hurt you. If you think you can just go and because you are a Gibbs, you can just do whatever you want and race however you like because you are great, then you will get multiple black eyes and probably a broken nose. Like that's just how it's going to end. Security will not help you. Like that's just going to happen. You will not win championships because drivers will not give you the respect, and or they will just not let you win, essentially. Like that's the path he's actually That sounds kind of crazy, right? Because it's like Ty Gibbs doesn't wreck at someone every race, but it's the way he races and then the way he carries himself after the races in the media and off the track and all that. He is not portraying a very good image of himself. And you know what? I'm all for religion. Religion is awesome. If you want to believe in God Almighty, Jesus Christ, and he's the Lord and Savior and everything, that's fantastic. But you can't be saying that Jesus was hated and then you're comparing yourself to Jesus or something. What the hell is going on? Like that, no. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. I don't know if it's PR people. I don't know if it's, family, whatever has to happen. But someone needs to sit the kid down and really open his eyes. And this is going to take a long time. This is going to take a process. It's going to take, again, more years. I'm sure he will mature to the point where all this will be a laughing, moment in time. And no, it is what it is, whatever, a few years down the line. But for now, he actually has to put in an effort to really try and just essentially grow up. Because if you're going to enter the Cup Series, you can't be doing this stuff. He's not winning the championship. You can book it, clip it, record it. Ty Gibbs is not winning the championship on Saturday. It just won't happen. Like the other competitors will not let it happen. So that's that. I'm just going to say that as blatantly as I can. And that doesn't matter. He's going to the Cup Series. It is what it is. But I hope he just realizes, like, you can't be doing this. This is not okay. Like, there's a difference between being aggressive. Ross Chastain is aggressive. We've seen that. Like, Chastain is very aggressive. He wrecks people. He, unintentionally will hit people. And then he'll come out in the post-race afterwards and be like, I raced terribly. I have to be better. But he does it so often that the other drivers kind of hate him anyways for it. Like, he doesn't do it and then say like, it happened, I want to thank my guys, I want to thank Monster Energy, I want to thank the team, I want to thank Lord Almighty, Jesus Christ, God Almighty, Buddha, Muslim, Muhammad Ali. Like, he doesn't just do all that nonsense. He literally will come out and say, I race like an idiot, I gotta be better, and that goes a long way. Ty Gibbs can't even do that yet. He can't do that. He can't come to his own understanding, his own, I don't want to say, like, his ego is very high. He can't understand that when he does something wrong, he should probably acknowledge it and apologize for it or whatever. Just that alone will carry you so far. You could still be aggressive on the track. You could still try to pass people, then, accidentally wreck them by accident and stuff like that. But you can't just come out after the race and say, I didn't mean to do it, but it was what it is. I mean, he's not gonna make it far. He's not gonna make it far if this attitude continues. And I don't even think he realizes like the attitude that he has. And it's hard. I remember when I was 19, 18, 20 years old, I would say even 21, 22, when I was 22 years old. I'm 25 for context, by the way, now. When I was 21, 22, there are things I did back then that I can't imagine even going through my mind now at 25. And it's all about how I talk to certain people or how I carry myself, what I perceive my image to be like, and how I portray that. What I was doing 5 years ago at Ty Gibbs' age, it disgusts me. Like, I am disgusted of myself. I'm sure when he grows up, he's going to look back at the incidents that he's had over the last few seasons, whether it be last season, this season, all these incidents, quotes, media, stuff he does on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it might be. And 3-4 years from now, when he's older, I'm sure he will also look back and be like, dude, why did I do this? Why did I say that? Why did I carry myself in that way? And that's part of growing up. And I just hope, that the Gibbs family and teammates and people around him can just make sure that message gets across as soon as possible, because he is going to the Cup Series next season and it needs to get across, or else he will literally be in for a very rough time. So that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm not going to go out, like, I don't actively hate the guy. Like, I don't do that. I don't hate him as much as everyone else does, I don't hate anyone. I don't hate any drivers. That's not how I am. It is what it is. I would like to see him succeed because he has championship level talent. So, and to be fair, NASCAR does need the black hat. Kyle Busch is moving away from the black hat. When he goes to the 8 car, he's going to become like a fan favorite. So, like, he's not going to be the black hat anymore. I need the black hat, to ideally be in that 18 car. If he could carry that persona, great. The last few years, Kyle Busch made that persona very obvious that he was playing a character. I've known for years that Kyle Busch has been playing a character. He doesn't actually mean he doesn't mean a lot of the things he says. He does it for the cameras. He's very smart about it. If Ty Gibbs could become that, that'd be really cool. If he could literally become self-aware enough to just play the villain, that would be awesome for the sport and for everyone around it. But I don't think he's aware enough. He's just a kid. He's just a very, at this current moment, spoiled, unaware kid. And so if he can become self-aware and, play that villain role, that'd be kind of cool. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I just ranted on for how long? 15 minutes? I don't know. It was a lot. I'm still thinking about yesterday. I'm still thinking about the wall ride. It's just fantastic. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not already. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.